Hey everyone, it's Tiffany Savage coming back at you again finally. I have a lot to update you guys with, and I guess I'll just say let's go ahead and get started. I've been gone for a while. I know that last video I made, it was in regards to, let me grab this little guy here, the HCG diet. And let me just start off by saying that I really believe that I put off making this video for a long time just because I felt so disappointed in myself. But on that note, I know that it has been like long overdue for me to start making videos because it is something that I want to do, and it's kind of just I've been putting it on the back burner, So without further ado, I am going to go ahead and discuss with you my reason for giving up the HCG. With HCG diet, I can never say that, so thank God I gave this up. But with this diet, it is a fast weight loss. They promise you, you lose 30 pounds in 30 days, which is, it's extreme. It's so much weight. And to anyone like myself who's looking for a quick way out, like, I'm obese, I want to get this weight gone, it's a fast diet, I want to do it, it's pretty much easy, set in stone, a very low calorie diet, 500 calories a day kind of thing. But it's one of those things where do the pros of losing that 30 pounds and the cons of being extremely unhealthy really outweigh, like do the pros outweigh the cons? And in my case, they don't. For others, I've researched this, it works fine, they don't have issues. They don't have health problems. For me, it just wasn't that way, and I was noticing a continued cycle where I could do it. The first round I did it for the full 30 days. I can't even count. I think I've done like 5 rounds total where I've tried it out and given up because not only lack of willpower, it wasn't so much more as it was like me not just giving in, not having enough willpower. It was more so like my health wise, like I would be physically ill and be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna put it on the back burner for a couple of days, eat regularly, and then start it back up. And it was just taking a really bad toll on my body. Last time I had spoke to you guys, I know that I informed you about how my menstrual cycle was like whack. Like seriously, I had a menstrual cycle for 4 weeks, and it was like off and on, and it would be like heavy to non-existent to where like I couldn't even like leave my house. Like it was horrible. And my boyfriend was like, why are you doing this to yourself? It's not even worth it to be losing this weight. And then you gain that weight back that you lost plus double that weight because it was like a water diet, which pretty much, you lose your weight, but it's so drastic in your weight loss that if you don't maintain that strict diet and then gradually for like 2 months after that maintain those same eating habits, then you gain the weight back like that. Seriously, like that and then some. And it's exactly what happened to me. I was down to where I was in the 200 mark. I think I was like 299, I want to say. And then I gained the weight back and then plus 30 pounds. So 360 pounds. And then as I was fluctuating, trying to start the diet up and then stopping and starting it, it was just a mess. And I was realizing that it was taking a toll on my body, so I did some research on this diet, and I found out, I don't want to go into too much detail about it just because I'm not a doctor, I'm not a health professional, but I will tell you this, my symptoms, everything I was feeling, it wasn't imaginary, it wasn't my body like rejecting the diet, it was from symptoms from the HCG. My period, my excessive period, my migraines, my vomiting, all those kind of things had to do with that diet because my body just couldn't handle it. And if you do some research on this diet, you will find out that it's been known to have I don't know the exact terminology for it, but it makes women ovulate more. Like with this diet, they have seen multiple pregnancies where they're egg ovulated, and instead of it just one egg and then you have your period, it was multiple eggs coming out. And women who ended up getting pregnant while on this diet would be pregnant with multiple babies, just because it messes up your whole cycle. It messes up everything. It's just a mess. And I want to just let you guys know that I'm not on that diet anymore. And I really had to sit down with myself and just have that heart-to-heart talk per se with myself, and really just recognize that where I'm at in my life, I was 365 pounds. I can't just go and have an easy way about doing this, about getting healthy and losing weight and being where I want to be and knowing that I'm fit. I really have to change my entire lifestyle in order to get where I want to be. And I sat down and I had a discussion with my boyfriend, and I told him what my thoughts were and what I felt like I really needed to do, and he pretty much agreed with me. And today, well, I've been doing it since, oh god, I don't know the exact date, guys. I'll have to put that in the description box below. But I have my before and after pictures. I started the P90 program, which I'm sure majority of you have heard of P90X. And P90X, which P90 is a program right before it. So it's like a boot camp, pretty much preparing you for the P90X program. For people like me who are like complete couch potatoes, totally out of shape, P90X would kill me. Like, I'd probably keel over and die from a heart attack because I'm so fat, you know. But P90, I started it at the end of January, I want to say, or maybe the beginning of January. I think it was the beginning of January. And I've done pretty good with that. I've only missed 4 workouts total out of like the whole program. But to date, I have lost 5 pounds. And for me, it was like, okay, doing the HCG diet, yeah, I felt proud of myself for losing weight, but it's kind of one of those things where I was going to get on the scale and know that I was going to lose an amount of weight, but if I stopped it, then that next day all that weight that I supposedly lost would be right back, you know? With the P90 program, I am working out every day. I am busting my butt, you know? It's 6, well, not every day, 6 out of 7 days of the week. I'm busting my ass to get to where I want to be, you know. So like for this 5-pound weight loss, like I feel so proud of myself because I know that I have worked out and I have struggled and I have sweat and I have just hurt, you know, to get those 5 pounds off. So to me it feels more real, you know, real losing that weight. Another thing I wanted to discuss is I've been gradually changing my eating habits. I've been trying to eat healthier. I've been trying not to mindlessly snack, because that is a problem with me, where if I get bored or I'm sitting down watching TV, or, you know, like I just don't know what to do with myself, it's an automatic reaction just to wander into the kitchen and find something to eat. Excuse me. Even though my body isn't like it's not like a meal, you know, it's not something that my body needs for fuel. It's out of habit, I'm wandering into the kitchen and finding something to eat. So I've been working on that, and it has been a slow, gradual process, because, you know, it's impossible for me personally overnight just to be like, okay, all those habits out the window, this is how it's going to be from now on. I've been working on it gradually, and I take everything one day at a time, because I am human and I do have my failures. And I feel like if I set myself a daily goal of just making through that day without me being like, oh, food, you know, then I feel like I will be more successful in that venture. Another thing I did want to discuss is I just started taking maca root. I'm not sure if I'm saying that wrong. It's like MACA root, and it's supposed to help with your menstrual cycle, your balancing your hormones and whatnot. And I've been taking that, and I swear to God, like I have had like significantly less migraines than what I used to have. And that doesn't mean that I don't get headaches like I used to, because it runs in my family and I get headaches, but since I've started taking that and making that like part of my daily regime, like I've been feeling a lot more healthier. And another thing while I'm talking about that, have the stuff written down, is I've started taking glucosamine with chondroitin. I believe I'm saying that wrong, but I started taking it because I noticed with my workouts and stuff, you know, like doing abs, like bicycle crunches and stuff like that, like I can feel my joints like rolling, like there's no cushioning in there anymore because my body's had to carry around so much weight on its joints, you know, that I feel like I probably don't have that cushioning there anymore like I should to, because my body has had to work overtime and carry around all this extra weight that it shouldn't have. So I went to High Health and I picked up some supplement pills for the glucosamine because that's supposed to rebuild, you know, that cushioning, and it's supposed to lubricate your joints to make it to where your body's healthier. I started taking L-glutamine too, which it comes in powder form. It smells, oh, like I can't even describe the smell. It's just disgusting. But I bought meal replacement shakes, and if you guys are interested in that, I can include those in my videos next time. But I buy the big containers of the meal replacement shakes that are high in protein, low in fat, low in calories, you know, like all your vitamins, all your supplements, everything you can need for a meal. That way it's not, for me, it's easier just to shake up a meal replacement than it is to try to whip something up in the morning for me when I'm trying to focus on my children. And you put the L-glutamine powder in the protein shake and you mix it up. So even though it smells completely horrible, it's not really something that you notice once it's mixed into your shake. So in this video I am going to include my before photos. I guess I'm not going to include my current photos because it's pretty much the same thing. They say it takes like 12 weeks for anybody to notice a significant change in your body, you know. But maybe I'll enter in some like current photos once it's the end of February, just to see if there is any change in my body. If you guys are interested in measurements, I could probably do that in the next video, because when you first start the Power 90, you do all your measurements, you know, your arms, your chest, your tummy, your legs, everything. So that's pretty much it for me. My camera is about to die. I've been talking for a good amount of time. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for sticking with me, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.